Hello viewers, in today's class we are going to discuss yet another important concept in vector analysis, right? So here we have to solve one important problem which is based on the concept of coplanar vectors, right? So before solving this problem, let us quickly see the concept of coplanar vectors. Although we have already discussed this concept in our earlier videos, but here we are solving one important problem based on coplanar vectors, right? So now as the name implies, coplanar means lying on the same plane, right? So any vectors, or here see we are given the three vectors a, b and c, right? So these three vectors are said to be coplanar if they lie on the same plane, right? So here suppose we have a plane, and if these three vectors, right, say this is vector a, this is vector b, and say this is vector c, right? So if all the three vectors lie on the same plane, then they are said to be coplanar vectors, right? But using the concept of vectors and the concept of scalar triple product, right? Scalar triple product, we can write a condition where the three vectors a, b, c, any three vectors are said to be coplanar. So here we'll write a condition uh, where uh, these three vectors a, b and c are coplanar, right? So the scalar triple product of three vectors a, b and c is defined by vector a is taken as the dot product of b cross c, and a dot, that is vector a dot b cross c, is given by the determinant, that is a1 a2 a3 b1 b2 b3 c1 c2 c3, right? So the value of the scalar triple product of a, b and c, the scalar triple product is also denoted by this notation. This is a very familiar notation. So the dot product of vector a and the cross product of b cross c, that is the vectors b and c. So the value of a dot b cross c is given by this determinant, where a1 a2 a3 are the components of vector a, and b1 b2 b3 are the components of vector b, and c1 c2 c3 are the components of vector c, right? Okay, so let me write here, and we have these three vectors, right? So this is the condition or the definition of scalar triple product of three vectors, right? Now we have to here see how we can define the coplanar vectors a, b, c in terms of scalar triple product. So three vectors a, b and c are said to be coplanar if the scalar triple product of vector a, b and c is equal to 0, right? So three vectors are said to be coplanar when the scalar triple product is 0, or in other words, the determinant a1 a2 a3 b1 b2 b3 c1 c2 c3 is equal to 0, right? So here vector a, vector b and vector c are given in this form, that is in the component form, right? Now viewers, let us understand the concept of coplanarity of vectors geometrically, right? So here let us take the vector B and let us take the vector C, right? So here we have the vector B and vector C. Now when we take the cross product or the vector product of B cross C, that is B and C, then we see that the direction of B cross C is given by this unit vector n cap or eta cap, right? So whenever we take the vector product of two vectors, here we have B and C, then we have a unit vector n cap which is perpendicular to both the vectors C and B, right? Okay, so it implies that n cap, this n cap is perpendicular to vector B and n cap is also perpendicular to vector C, right? Or in other words, we can say that this vector n cap is perpendicular to the plane containing vector B and C, right? So this vector n cap is perpendicular to the plane containing vector B and vector C. Now see, here we are taking the dot product of or the scalar product of B cross C with vector A, right? So now the direction of B cross C is given by n cap. So when we take the dot product of vector A with n cap, and if the dot product of these two vectors is 0, it implies that n cap is also perpendicular to vector A, right? Because two vectors are the dot product of two vectors is said to be 0 if the angle between the two vectors is 90 degrees, right? So here we are saying that three vectors are coplanar vectors if the scalar triple product is 0, and the scalar triple product would be 0 only when vector A dot n cap is equal to 0. For B cross C, we are just taking the direction, right? So here the dot product of these two vectors is 0, which implies that n cap is perpendicular to vector A, and it further shows that A is also in the same plane where vector B and vector C lies, right? So it implies that A, B and C are lying on the same plane, and thus we can say that the vectors A, B and C are coplanar, right? So now viewers, to summarize it, we can say that this unit vector n cap is perpendicular to vector A, perpendicular to vector B and perpendicular to vector C, and it shows that A, B and C are lying on the same plane, right? They are lying on the same plane, and this is the direction of n cap, right? And all the three vectors are lying on the same plane, and hence they are said to be coplanar, right? Now let us come to the problem. So now here for the coplanarity of three vectors, the determinant should be 0. So now A1 is 1, A2 is 3 and A3 is 1, right? So the components of vector A are 1, 3 and 1. Similarly, B1, B2, B3 are given by 2, -1 and -1, and C1, C2, C3 are given by 0, because here there is no component of x, so C1 is 0 and C2 is lambda and C3 is 3, right? Now substituting these values over here, we have a1 a2 a3 is 1 3 1, b1 b2 b3 is 2 minus 1 minus 1, and c1 c2 c3 is 0 lambda 3, right? And this determinant should be equal to 0. Now we have a simple determinant, we can expand it. Now expanding it from the first row, we have 1, then we have minus 3 plus lambda, then we have here minus 3, and then we have 6 minus 0, and then we have 1, and here we have 2 lambda minus 0, that is equal to 0, right? Now simplifying it, we have minus 3 plus lambda, here we have minus 18, and here we have 2 lambda, right? And 2 lambda plus lambda is 3 lambda, here we have minus 21, and 3 lambda is equal to 21, and lambda is 21 over 3, that is 7, right? So viewers, these three vectors a, b and c are coplanar when the value of lambda is 7.